Good morning, everyone, or whatever time you're joining me. This is our daily political and personal reading for Saturday, November 9th. I absolutely love the way cards work. Doesn't matter what system we're using. It's, the information comes through and we can read it on so many different layers or levels, I guess I would say levels. So Saturday, November 9th. With the truth only from the highest levels of love. And I'm aligning my higher self with your higher selves. From the heart of hearts, what do we need to know? Right there, okay. Hanged Man reversed. Do not surrender. Put your hands on your hips and tell them no. Okay, 10 of Wands reversed. Do not allow yourself to be overwhelmed. Pick and choose what exactly. Look, this is amazing to have 3 reversals. Wow. I mean, I allowed for. I shuffled for a long time before I even said hello. So, but anyway, 10 of Wands. Saturn and Sag. Right now we do have Mercury and Sag. So there's, the vote, all the politics, everything else. I just feel like this is about dropping the load that is not yours to carry. You've taken on too much, or I get it. Politically, hold on. Do not surrender to oppression, but also do not repress whatever is your, the life force coming through you that you are needing to have and not be overwhelmed with other things, right? We only have, as humans now, as spiritual beings, there's no such thing as not having enough energy. That's the thing in the spiritual, in the highest realms of spirit from which your higher self is, but it's also within you too. There's no such thing as negativity. In the highest realms of love from where you hail, you can't even have a negative thought. So just think about that. So how about we say no to negative thoughts, but also to let go of the things that aren't ours to carry, right? We don't have to get into fights with people that are of this color, right? People who are mean and cruel and all of that. We can use our karma wisely, and I'm looking at like Saturn and Sag in the inverted position means in the negative sense. Saturn is karma, Saturn is mastery. Saturn can be mean and cruel. Sag can just put it out there and they'll be like, oh, it's just being honest, right? Like constructive criticism. Criticism is never constructive. It's just never constructive. So say no to that stuff. Do not surrender. The light is always, it's always there. The love is always there. The light is always there. The love and light it's in the nucleus of every cell in your body. You cannot get away from it. So, but it's really a focus, an intention, a constant battle against the negativity in your mind that we are susceptible here to on planet Earth, because Earth, being that Saturn is, the ruler of the time-space continuum within our, solar system that we're in the Milky Way, the deal is that we have to make sure that we say no to the negativity. The light forces around us, now the ones that are in us, they're just there, and they're waiting for us to open up to all the light that's around us, and they're saying, we're here, we're waiting, but they have to be invited. Unless it's something like a divine intervention that just is part of your life plan, and no matter what, this is not ever going to happen to you, kind of a thing. But even when bad things do happen, it's not your fault. It's just life on planet Earth. This is a planet of, it's a school. But within the school, we are learning to battle the negative thoughts. It's kind of like, imagine being in a classroom with a bunch of kids, and you've got this one kid that's throwing spitballs at you or whatever, little pieces of watered up straw covering whatever, and you're like, well, what do I do with that? It's distracting, right? I mean, there's probably a lot of things we could do and a lot of different ways to work around it. But anyway, my point is to let the distractions fall away and get yourself going in the right direction, because on the political level, there's so much right now to give your attention to. But if you're coming also, I just had a conversation with one of my dearest subscribers. I love her dearly. Not naming any names at all, ever. I would never do that, unless it's something really good. But we were in this conversation back and forth about whether or not, like, where do I go for community now? Because I'm saying, give up Facebook, and you better not be on X, because anyway. You don't have to go off Facebook or Twitter if you don't want. But her point was, where do I go for community? And I'm just saying here, I'm on Tribal. It takes a little while to get used to how it works, but I've been there in about the last year and a half. It's ad-free. There are no ads. There's none of that crap that gets to you. You're not supporting Mark Zuckerberg. Nobody needs to be on Twitter with Elon Musk anyway. It's a cesspool, and it always was, even before he bought it. Okay? But where do you go for community? You can come here. I have my community page. Okay? You can post there. You can post on any video. I get your comments. I'm constantly looking for your comments to be with you guys. You have community here. I don't want you to feel like you don't know where to go. If you're looking for reliable news, everybody's saying, "Oh, don't trust mainstream media." Well, I don't see MSNBC as being mainstream media. You have to pay extra. Now, they have free YouTube channel, but in your cable lineup, you have to pay extra for it. Okay? I don't trust CNN, because I learned a long time ago. But MSNBC, they have stood up. I trust Rachel Maddow. She's been fighting for justice forever. I mean, if you don't believe that, there's something wrong. I trust Lawrence O'Donnell. I trust Joy Reid, Chris Hayes. Alex Wagner is pretty darn good too. And there are probably many others that I'm missing. There are others that I don't like and don't care for, but I still trust them to bring through the truth if I were to, tune in. Okay? So there's that. Now, to get to the Knight of Wands on the personal level, coming through reversed, when he's upright, there's just so much energy, right? I mean, the horse is rearing up. He knows where he's going. It's passionate and regenerative. When it comes through reversed, we're like, oh crap, what do we do? Where do we go? It has to do with direction, because all the knights are movement, right? That's why I have fiery up here. It's fire. All the knights are fire plus the element they're in. This is a double dose of fire, but it's going in the wrong direction. So we have to be really careful about managing our energy, our power, our passion, our actions. We cannot allow our energy to be scattered. We cannot allow frustrating energy to overtake us. We need to focus. Here's the key message, politically and personally. We need to focus on the long term. Get the vision going. There's nothing wrong with this card when it comes to reverse because it tells us to focus on the future. Focus on the big picture and the long term. Same thing with the Ten of Wands reversed. You know, we have to be responsible for ourselves. Be careful with your diet. Be careful with, anything that shuts down your life force. We have to be really careful. We're super sensitive. Hanged Man is telling us that as well. This is ruled by Neptune. So if we go into martyrdom or unconscious, on one level, just don't be a martyr. I know you're not. But on another level, we can expect a delay. We can expect that we need to drop our load that's not ours to carry and focus on the big picture. Okay, that's the best thing I can say for today. So, and if you have time, join Lisa and I at noon today, noon Pacific, and adjust to your time zone there. Okay, big hugs, you guys. Take care.